Facelets provide templating functionality to your JSF application, and it was introduced in JSF 2, that is in Java EE 6. So what does templating mean? Let's look at a website. For example, consider this Amazon site. So you can see there's a title bar, there are some links, and if you go down, there are some links over here too. And let's go to some other page. So this page is very similar to the first page. You can see the title bar is same, and if you go down, you can see all things are same over here also. So except the main content of the page, everything remains the same. Let's go back and let's go to another link. Again we observe the same thing, except the main content of the page, everything remains the same. And by the way, these two books are very good for JSF, that is Core Java Server Faces 3rd edition, and this one, Java Server Faces 2, the complete reference by Ed Burns. So in Facelets we have templates and template clients. So template has all the generic content, and template client will have all the specific content. So imagine your web page to be a paper with holes in it. So these are the holes over here. So only the client is supposed to fill these holes. It's not supposed to give the content which is already there over here. So when these two pages combine, we get a complete page. Now next time when you want to develop another client or another page, again you provide the content for this and this placeholders. You do not provide the content which is already there in the template page. Now these holes in your template page or the placeholders in your template page are defined using UI insert tag. So the insert tag is used for defining these holes, and for the template client these holes are filled using UI define. So the client will have UI define tags and the template page will have UI insert tags. Now let's create an example for this. Right click, new, other, and Java Server Faces, and this time we'll create a template. And let's name it template only, new template, and let's select one layout. So NetBeans gives you some specific layouts, predefined layouts. So let's select this and finish. So this is your generic content, and as I mentioned, it has UI insert tags. As you can see, it's a normal HTML page with div text used for designing the page using CSS. The CSS pages or the CSS files are over here. It created this folder and placed the CSS files over here, and here are the UI insert tags. So this UI insert tags are like holes in this page. We have to fill these holes in the template client. So let's now create the template client. New, other, Java Server Faces, and template client. This last time we selected this, now we're selecting the client, and now we have to select the template which the client will use. So we'll select the created template and we'll click finish. So as I mentioned before, the template client will have UI define tag. So the holes in the template are filled over here using UI define tag. So the name over here matches the name over here. So this hole will be filled by this define tag. Whatever is there in this tag will fill that hole. So as you can see, this page contains nothing apart from the UI define tags. The UI composition tags ignores everything outside of this tag. So everything outside of this is ignored. This all and this all is ignored. So if the UI composition tags ignores all the content before it and after it, then what's the use of keeping them in the page? It's required because if we remove these tags, the page won't remain a valid XHTML page. So to make the page valid, we have to just keep this as placeholders over here. The main thing is this tag, UI composition with the UI define tag. So let's define some content over here. So let's define h1 tag and my page 1. Okay, and let me just paste some content over here. So let me just bring it in few lines. Okay, this is just a random lorem ipsum content, and let's save and view this page. And here's the page. So here's a page title and the content we pasted over here. So if we had some links in the template page, it would have appeared over here. Same goes for this. And the main thing which I forgot to mention is the UI composition tag mentions the template over here using the template attribute. What I'm going to do is I just search for some free CSS templates, and let's just select one template and let's download this. So this is basically a downloaded page which we have downloaded from here. So this page we are going to use as our template page. So for the client pages, everything is going to remain the same except this title, this paragraph, and maybe this title over here. So for these three things, we will insert a UI insert tag in our template page, and in our client pages we'll have UI defined text for these three items. So you can imagine you can have many more UI insert tags in your template page, but right now let's have just UI insert for this, this and this. So let's create a new project for trying out our facelets. So Maven web application, next let's name it faceless trial, and next all is fine over here, finish. Now first of all let's delete this file, delete, and let's create a sample JSF page. I'll tell you why. JSF page, and let it be anything. We are going to delete this off, so finish. So why I created this page is because by default when I create the page for the first time, it creates a web.xml file. Just to have this creation, I created this page. So I wanted to change this setting over here. I would prefer to have everything .xhtml handled by JSF runtime. Okay, save this and now delete this file. So this is the download, whatever is over here. So before we put this page in our website, let me change the extension to XHTML, and then let's copy paste this, and this. Control C, and let's paste it on our website. Okay, so let's rename this page first as rename template, something like this. So let's view this page. Let's delete this for now, and here's your page. There's some error over here. What's the error? The author forgot to add a ending tag over here. Okay, that error is gone. So in your page we would find this, welcome to Flourish, this paragraph, and this text, whatever that is. So that is over here, the paragraph is over here, and that subtitle is over here. So let's use our UI insert tags. So over here, before the A tag, let's use that UI insert, UI and insert. Okay, and the ending tag is over here, UI insert. Then let's give it a name of main title. Okay, and for this paragraph let's create another UI tag, UI insert, and let's find the ending of this paragraph. We are putting UI insert within the paragraph so that only the internal content changes. So let's go over here, and let's name this main para. Okay, and for the subtitle let's create another UI insert. Let's name this as subtitle. Okay, and let's close this off. And let's save this page. So this is a mistake over here. Let's now create a client page for this template. So right click, new, and other, JavaServe faces and faces template client. Over here we'll select our template page, template, select file, and finish. So let's change this to my page 1 and paragraph. We'll type something over here and subtitle is my page 1 subtitle. Okay, and let's save this. So let's rename this as index, so that when the website is opened we do not have to type anything because this is the default page which is opened, right? And for making this the default page, let's open this and let's mention that over here. Let's run our application. Run, and here's our template client, the page, the paragraph and the change subtitle.